Hi guys. I guess it's good news on my part to say the most unexpected thing happened this morning. I have a wedding coming up on Saturday, and I also have another wedding coming up on Monday also. That's the 11th and the 13th, and it's an Asian wedding. And I started putting things together, and funny enough, I'm shooting with my two cameras, but I've got one upstairs here, and that's my Panasonic GH5S. So I was seriously thinking about my gimbal because I have ordered my RONIN-S and we've been waiting for it for over a month. And it's not about going to make a big impression to the client, but obviously I was looking for something that was going to act as a stabilizer for this, since the GH5 already has the stabilization in itself. So I was in bed this morning and I was just praying and meditating as I normally would do, and I get this message from DHL and it says that you're going to get a delivery today. So my head started spinning. I thought, DHL, what did I order? Then boom, it hit me. I thought, oh shoot, it's possibly my gimbal. So I've not been able to go out anywhere, so I thought, all right, I might as well stay. But in the meantime, I went downstairs into the basement and I went to go get my Faytech, which is my MGV2, because I kind of figured that I was probably going to end up using this. So barely less than 7 minutes ago, the doorbell rang, and this is what came. It's here. It's here. It definitely is here. So I read it. It says DJI One Technology Co Limited, and that's in Shenzhen in China. So it definitely is. So let's open this. I've already cut through the slice part of it. There we go. And I thought this would be completely remarkable to do this in front of you guys, as I have been waiting for it. And there, as you can see, we now have the DJI RONIN-S. It's here. It's the DJI RONIN-S. So, I'm not a fan of doing unboxings. I don't do unboxings. My job is just to open it, set it up, and get it going. But I just thought I'd just do a comparison. I know it's an unfair comparison, but in terms of these two stuff, they're nearly as heavy as each other, which is a bit strange, considering the fact that everyone says that the Ronin is pretty heavy. And this is the MGV2. This is my MGV2, as you can see, and that's what I've used for quite a while. And it's been a bit finicky for me because it's been a kind of hit or miss, but it's been okay. I'm actually going to open this and just show you that this comes in a box. So this is the box that it comes in, and it says MGV2 FY. That's Faytech, and it's not bad. It's so that's what you get. Yeah, that's what you get in there. Like it? So I am excited, and I'm looking forward to opening this now, because I kind of I'm happy that we've got something to work with towards the wedding. So these are the lenses I'm going to be trying them on, but I intend to set up my camera with my Tokina 11-16 and my Viltrox adapter, and because it has the follow focus function on it, we're a little bit blown up here. It's got the follow focus function on it, so I would like to be able to control that if I have to. And also I have got a native Olympus lens here. When I say native, it's a native Micro Four Thirds and not a Panasonic brand. This is an Olympus Micro Four Thirds, and this is my 12-50mm lens. It's got a neutral density filter on it, and that's what I'm going to be using. So I got a battery here, I got the camera here. So I'm just going to bring this table right over here. I'm going to put this over here. Oh, I could do it this way so that we could see it together at the same time. Now there is a sticker here, so rather than cutting it through, I'm just going to Oh wow, it's a void sticker. So, yee! That's the DJI void sticker. So I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Obviously that says void if opened. And now, it's the moment we've been waiting for. Help me out, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I kind of guess. Does anybody know how to open this thing? Because I surely don't. Oh, it's got another layer over it. So let's get this off. That's why I couldn't open it. It's got another sticker layer on it. So we'll put it over its box. And I'm sure it'll be much easier to get to the bottom of this one. So here we are. And as you can see, I know you guys have seen a lot of unboxings and mine is going to be probably slow. Like I said, I don't do unboxings, but it's a nice box and I can see something inside at the bottom. So this came in there. Now that's weird because a number of the videos I have seen don't exactly show any kind of stuff that is inside of it. So I have pulled up this at the back of it, and this seems to be a manual with instructions and the warranties and everything. So I'm just going to put this back. So as I have the box right here, I will leave that there. You know, like Kai Wong said, he's never seen a well-machined polystyrene box, a foam box as you might call it, and that says the DJI Ronin, that is well machined and cut. I wish they could have sprayed this in another color or something, you know, just to give it some more edge. I mean, if I had spray paint, I guarantee you I would paint this. And I have a strong feeling that I might do that. I'm going to get spray paint at some point today, and I'm going to do just that. So I have just turned this clockwise, and it says that's to open. Oh wow. So I have opened this, and I will show it to you this way so you can have a look at it. And I'm going to bring out each and every piece, and we'll probably talk about whatever these are. So I hope you guys can see me. I'm going to reduce it slightly, a little bit more. So here we are. Here's a USB charger. So, and it's a bit weighty. It's not like your regular USB. So I believe that transformers or whatever have been set in this, and I believe that this is for actually charging the electronic part of the battery of the Ronin-S. So that came in there. There's a pouch. I don't know what's inside it, so let's open it. And in this pouch, I can see cables, accessories, screws, Allen keys. The Allen keys are anodized, copper-looking kind of Allen keys, dark copper. It looks pretty good. Also, I can see a plate. So this is some kind of plate, and it says M4. I'm sure I will work out whatever that is for at a later point. There is another one here, another accessory. So I'm suspecting that this is some kind of accessory that is for holding a lens of some sort. I don't know. I'm only guessing because of the wide shape. But then again, do not quote me. Some people might know what it is for. I don't know, but it does say DJI RS003. So that's here. I bet if we have to use that, we will find that out. And behind the zipper are cables. This is a USB-C to a regular USB cable. And okay, voila. This are also MCCB cables and an MCC cable. So I believe one of them will be for cameras with the infrared, as it were, and the other one will probably be for the Panasonic GH5, which we already own. So this is probably the protocol cables that allows the RONIN-S to have communication with your GH5, your Panasonic cameras. If this is compatible with the GH4, I have no idea, but it will be good to eventually find out. So, yes, since the GH5 and GH5S have USB-C connections, I'm suspecting that this is the cable for them. The other one is a different type of connection, which is not a USB-C. So I have separated that over here and just left that. I am going to take the rest of them, minus the charging cable, and put them back inside here, because I would assume that these need to be charged to get some kind of power. Now let's come to the more interesting part. Now that was here, so I probably would put that here. But I noticed that as I took this out, inside the box over here, there's a depth of space. So if you're going to be using this to carry stuff around, I'm sure there's more things that you can put at the bottom here. Maybe a lens. Nah, the lens doesn't fit. Maybe a smaller lens. Oh, brilliant. The lens fits in. So it's kind of taking shape to be able to have some other things inside of it. So, but we can always look at that at a later point. So I'll put that back there. And here is the handle. I must say it's pretty weighty. It's got some chunk to it. Yeah, it is weighty. And it spreads out rather, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. So let's leave that here. And then I notice this, and this obviously is the battery, the head, the power. This is where everything happens from. So will it be fair to say I can connect this already to here? Now, something I noticed at the bottom of this, which is pretty cool. A lot of guys didn't talk about this, and I don't know why. But when you look at the bottom of this unit, you can see that it's got two different knurls. So for those who have tripods with different mounting screws, DJI have been at least effective enough to have done that here, and I think that's a good thing to do. Sometimes I've got my tripod here, for example. I'll just bring it a little bit into view so that you can see it. I have a Manfrotto mounting plate, and in this kind of situation, it'll be nice. As you can see, I've got both screws. I never can tell what items or equipment I have that have different mounting points. And it's often good to know that you've got a larger screw and the smaller screw to be able to offset. And I think in this case, this is pretty clever, because I, for one, do not like my kit rotating out of place. And I like to make sure that they're firmly secure. So I take advantage of having these two options to use, in ways that I find more beneficial than most. And as you can see, those are the two screws there, and I've actually attached them to this already. So this works a lot for me, where I can automatically just take it and sit it down inside there. So that's sitting down. I don't necessarily have to worry about this, except I am using this in some kind of handheld mode or position or form factor as I see fit on the day. It all depends on exactly what it is I'm doing. So I will just take this off. This is the light screw on anyway. And I shall take this off. Okay. And that's the ergonomics of this, I think, are pretty interesting. I remember when I wanted to buy the DJI RONIN-M, and I thought long and hard about it. I did use others. I bought the Phaetech MG V2, like I told you, which has handles, and it gave me the impressions I was looking for if I wanted to get one or not. The weight was a problem for me. I had the Blackmagic cinema camera at the time, and that could not even really fit in. There had to be so many modifications. So that automatically put me off, because there was no consideration that was put in place for wider cameras such as the Blackmagic camera. So a lot of DSLR cameras, the Canon, the Nikons, the Panasonics, the Fujis, Olympuses, were the kind of cameras that were considered for the breadth and the space in width of what the Ronin-M was. So for me, that was a put off. But then again, I had a smaller form factor camera, which was the Blackmagic pocket camera, and that worked wonders on this for me. But I always felt that there was something better that could still come along, and I am glad that over the years I've actually waited, and this baby, the Ronin-S, has finally evolved as something that I think is a hit. Now, there's another major part, and this is the part that does the entire magic. Why is mine kind of stiff? I don't know why, but without trying to damage it. This is the Ronin-S, the head, the gimbal itself. And straight off, I think this is an amazing product. You know, well done DJI, that's all I gotta say. Well done. You know, I think it's been long coming, and its patience paid off. The fact that this is a modular kit interests me more and all the same, more especially because with the new added accessories and products that DJI is making, they have made advancements in leaps and bounds for these to be able to attach onto other accessories. I have seen this attached onto like a crane mount, and I've also seen it attached onto a car mount without this. So somehow there is going to be a lot of stuff that this is going to be completely compatible with. So I'm excited to say the least, and I shall be getting on to the next stages of setting this up and getting ready for my camera. And in my case, I am going to be looking at, because this is something that I had already considered, I'm going to be taking my Manfrotto 304 plate, this one over here, and setting it on the base plate that comes with this. Now, I haven't seen the base plate, which should be on here, which is straight. Okay, here we go. So this is the base plate that people call the Manfrotto base plate. Now, I have a Manfrotto base plate here, and I am looking at both of them, and I can tell you for a fact that they're nowhere near the same, not even in length at all, and not even in perspective width. So there is a big difference between both of them. But my intention is to have my Manfrotto 394 plate, I beg your pardon, on top of this, with this hinged at the bottom of my camera, so that in my own situation, instead of having to always recalibrate every time I have this on, or whichever the case may be, since I'm always going to be using a fixed Tokina 11-16 lens, my intention is to be able to lift it off and then put it back onto any other system that I'm working with. My reasons for doing that is because I am not a fan of always having to take out my cameras and then screw them onto something else. It takes time, and I look for fluidity and speed and ease of use. Ergonomics makes a lot of difference to me, and that is one of the sole reasons why I have invested in quite a number of Manfrotto 394 plates. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Like I said, I don't really do unboxings, but for me this was to see what this is and to get to the bottom of setting this up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great time. Take care. Bye bye.